Hey kid, we're gonna say some stuff and your parents will be real upset with us if they hear you repeating it, so scram. Get out. Alright, on with the program.
Yo, it's Sketch. I know, you were hoping for an ad. But no dice, we're not there yet. However, it's a new year, and who knows what'll happen. I just want to thank everyone that has already joined us on this journey. We started at the tail end of last year, and this episode is more or less the finale of our first arc. But after this, there's still an episode of epilogues to follow. Don't worry, though. We're not even close to finished. There are many arcs yet to come. However, we will be taking a 1-month break in between this arc and the next. If you are a patron, though, I've got good news for you. During this break, we will be posting the first arc wrap-up episode. And if I manage to edit in time, we'll also be posting our first one-shot, Offspring, which is sort of like a spooky fairy tale type adventure. Anyways, let's get on with the show. Take a break from unwrapping that box that was in a box that was in another box inside yet another box within a box which you extracted from a box within a box inside a box. And join us in Avoiding Reality. So starting out with a question, as usual. Clint, what do you think is keeping you from being hired full-time?
That's not difficult at all, really. It comes down to the workers. The workers that I'm being tasked with commanding. They just aren't up to snuff. Not like they used to be. Not like the golden age of the workforce. And I think that maybe it may soon be required that some layoffs happen, some replacements be found, and that I just really get myself up to that employer role that I'm destined to be in.
Okay. So it's everyone else's fault, yeah?
Well, look, as the leader, things do fall into my lap, and that is the victories, that is the failures. And so I can just pluck the failures out of my lap and get different non-failures to work with. You see what I'm saying, buddy?
Of course. I don't exist, but yes.
What?
Okay, so you guys go to the birth chambers?
Yes.
Yes. So, entering the chambers, now lit by lights in the ceiling, the experience of walking through becomes a lot more daunting than when Wick braved his way in the dark. It's an endless hallway of humanoid-shaped holes of various sizes, reaching as far as you can see. As you walk through a bit, you see multiple branching paths, all filled to the brim with the same holes in the walls, and you think to yourself that if you were to walk through here enough, you'd be bound to find one that would fit you perfectly. Before you shake off the thought and continue.
What is this, the enigma of Amigata fault? Oh my god, that's my hole!
I mean, I could not.
You couldn't not.
Yeah.
Alright. So, then what?
Yeah, do you want to do anything, or do you just want to keep walking, or do you want to like maybe roll a notice, or like an investigate, anything really?
My notice is so bad, I rely on the notice of our team here. Hey, you guys, keep your eyes peeled, okay?
Robert just asks Beam, hey, can you shine a light in all those holes? And, if you see a kid somewhere, just let us know.
Okay. Roll and investigate for that. That's pretty good.
2 plus 1. Great.
Roll it with advantage. Do another one.
1+1. Oh.
So what happens is Robert doesn't really notice shit. And Beam doesn't really know how to call you to attention. So he just sort of wanders off, and then you don't see him anymore.
Beam's gone.
Does anyone else notice that?
You can try to roll a notice to see if you saw where he went.
All right, I've rolled my 6th one for the day.
Excellent. Any
Well,
Beam's
notice.
up to?
3.
3, okay. And is that it? That's everybody who's rolling? Okay. So you can't see him, but you can hear him. Like you can hear his like clanging, and you can sort of like understand the direction that's going, and it's down another path
Right.
to the right. So if you want to follow that, you can follow that.
I'll let the others know as well that I'm going right.
Okay. Do the rest of you want to follow him, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I don't know, don't we have a map or something? Don't we have like a very reliable map?
You have a map that indicates everywhere except here.
But if it indicates everywhere except here, then by that logic, with the process of deduction, we can figure out where here is.
Here is the birthing chambers.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's the bottom. You're at the bottom of the pit.
The bottom.
Well, actually, one thing, you're not at the bottom. You're at floor 57, but there does not seem to be any way further down to 60. Or anything like that. Yeah. Okay, you follow Beam. You hear the clanging sort of stop, but also walking down this path, you notice that some of the holes lead into full rooms. Where it seems like somebody lived at some point. Not anymore, but at some point somebody lived here.
I'll shout out to Beam, like, I'll ask him, where are you taking us?
I don't know. I thought I heard something.
Do people live down here?
I don't know.
And suddenly, Beam shouts, he's like,
I found something!
What is it, Beam? A discount?
Is... No, it is humanoid!
Humanoid?
Humanoid!
Maybe it's... Is it cold? Is it frozen over?
Sleeping?
Sleeping. Alright, let's go.
Robert, this could be it.
okay. So you guys are just gonna enter the room clean? Not gonna do anything? Precaution? Anything?
I guess I'll prepare my baseball bat.
Nice, nice.
I'll just tie my tie real quick, I guess. Do I have a tie? I guess I didn't use it, right? So yeah, I'll tie my tie, and then we'll head in.
Can I prepare my rope to use it as a lasso?
You can, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Guess that's a pre-prepared action. Anybody else want to prepare some actions before you enter?
Yeah. Yeah, I do have something I want to do. How many Mados has Rob got?
You should have like 4.
3?
No, 3, yeah. Because you used 1 for the greasing the thing and then 1 for crab eye.
Yeah. And then 4 rotten ones.
4
Yeah. Okay. So y'all enter a room that looks as if it's currently inhabited. In fact, there's some soup brewing over a stove. And it's boiling over because clearly somebody left in a hurry. And there are papers strewn about everywhere. It looks like a cozy little place where a miner, a person who mines, not a child, would live. Perhaps a prospector. And in the corner of the room,
you spot another humanoid-shaped hole. But there's one massive difference here from the one you saw before. And you see Beam shining a light on someone who's inside this hole, and you recognize it as Lucius Cloudfall. A young boy clad in fine silks that are torn and dirtied by his time in Agatha. He's standing up straight, but he seems entirely lifeless, as if he's in a deep, deep coma.
Robert is like, finally. And he just tries to see if he, like, investigate if he's able to just pull out Lucius.
Mm-hmm. Investigate.
6 + 1.
Yeah. You could just pull him up. You can tell that there doesn't seem to be anything special here, really.
Okay, so he asks Clint, can you pull him out?
Yeah.
Because he's, or Wick, I don't know, just anyone that's,
Wick is the muscle.
yeah. Wick, can you pull him out?
Yeah. Okay. So what is he's contained in like that thing Fry was in, right? In Futurama.
There's no screen in front of it or anything. It's just a hole.
Oh, okay. I'll just reach in and take him then, I guess.
Yeah. The second you try to grab him, he sort of like falls on top of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm knocked down to the ground, yeah?
No, he's just a child.
Oh, okay. Okay. So just awkwardly on top of me.
Yeah, you're standing, he's standing, he's just like sort of like leaned against you, still knocked out.
Okay, cool. Now what do we do? Do we just go?
Yeah, we leave.
Yeah, let's go. No time like the present, or whatever it is.
You just carry him?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, didn't someone like buy some kind of bag to carry him in?
No, Robert has a compost bag.
But we can put him in it, yeah?
You can put him in a compost bag if you want. It's kind of fucked up.
Can I just like summon some smelling salts under his nose or something?
I mean, you could. I don't think you have any gravity left for yourself.
But how is that not a thing for him?
How would he know that he wants that? He's knocked out.
So you're saying that he, as someone who is currently either unconscious or asleep,
Yeah.
has no desires. Then what is a dream, Sketch?
He's probably not dreaming about smelling salts. I can tell you that. Yeah, if you figure out what he's dreaming about and you get him that, maybe that'll wake him up.
Definitely dreaming about Atlas.
You're gonna pull out all of Atlas?
No, he's not small anymore.
No, he's not.
Time to ascend.
Yeah, you guys can go up. You can also try to wake him in just like a normal way, without using magic powers. But it's up to you.
That's too complicated.
Okay.
Robert pulls a tomato from himself and tries to just
Choke him with it.
wave it in front of his nose.
Roll.
Crafts?
No, just roll an empty one. You got nothing like this.
2.
That's the silliest thing I've heard.
A 2? I mean, you can tell that he's alive. I'll give you that for it. His nose sniffs, but no reaction. He is alive. Which you guys didn't even check. But now you know he is alive.
Okay, well that's good news.
Yeah, great news. Okay, so before we do anything, I would like Meredith to roll 3 dice.
No!
If any of these dice hits a 1, she will go into an anaphylactic shock due to being hit by the Agathite in the fight with Pawpaw. If none of these 3 dice are a 1, then she will gain a new stunt, stating that she is one of the 7% of creatures in Circle that are Agathite tolerant.
meaning she will never be affected by this stuff ever again.
That would be pretty cool. No! No! No!
Oh no.
First dice was a 1.
No!
How attached are you to Meredith?
Just roll 2 dice, just 2 more, just to what could have been.
It rolled against the dice bag and then rolled over to a 1.
2 3s.
Aw, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. So, you guys were just leaving Pawpaw's room with Lucius in tow. Or one of you was carrying him. I think it was Wick.
Yes.
Wick was carrying Lucius.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you're about to leave, Meredith goes into an anaphylactic shock. And I want to
Wonderful.
ask, Meredith, what are you doing the second that it happens?
The last thing we did was, just finding Lucius and deciding that we were gonna pick him up and carry him out. Was there anything else in the room that we saw?
There's lots of stuff in the room. You guys were not interested in it. You saw the kid and you were like, this room is over. That's it. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of notes thrown about. There's a soup that is currently overboiling on the stove. There's lots of mining equipment. There are photos on the walls. Lots of stuff.
Okay, I think that Meredith would have been like looking at the photos on the wall. She coughed so hard that she died.
Okay, so Meredith is inspecting the photos on the wall of Pawpaw's habitat. And she notices the same lizard that was upstairs in the dining room that looked a bit like Wick and was also on Pawpaw's desktop in the messaging room. And as she's looking at what you guys have probably figured out is Viola, his daughter, suddenly she feels her fingers like seize up, and it's getting very difficult to breathe. And she drops the photo, and it shatters on the ground. And Meredith turns around to everyone that's leaving. Their backs turned to her, and she tries to yell, but her airways have sort of like closed up. Her whole face has swelled up, her neck, her throat. All of it has swelled up, and she can't seem to make a sound.
Do we have to roll a notice to see if we notice? Oh, Ghosty wants to say something.
At any point, is Mare looking at Clint?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, she was looking at a photo. Why would she be like...
No,
if anything, she was like looking at Wick.
the glass shatter, right?
Yeah.
You would hear
you would? Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to turn around, you can. You can keep going. It's your choice.
Yeah, I'll turn around to check on that glass that shattered.
Okay. Yeah, Meredith on the ground, grasping her throat, dying.
I scream, Meredith! What's going on? What's wrong? I assume there's enough distance that I can't really tell.
Robert hears Wick shouting and is like, well, didn't she get hit by the agatite axe? Like, it must be an allergic reaction. Didn't we bring antidotes?
Okay. So Mare's on the ground. Wick is over her. Clint is like striding back towards, like pulling out from his pocket one of the agatite. What are they called? Antidotes. Waggling it in front of. If you want this and you want to live, 2 times what I paid for it.
Now isn't the time for that, Clint. Just give her the antidote.
I'll cover it.
Right?
You'll cover it? Okay, excellent. Here, I don't know how to apply this thing, and I just drop it for Rob. Catch.
Yeah, Rob catches it. Is it like just like a tablet or a needle?
It's like an injection.
Like a EpiPen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Robert then just grabs it and
We're
applies
having
it.
our little Pulp Fiction moment here.
Okay. You should roll something for that.
Oh my god! Don't make me to.
Roll a shoot because it's a shot.
Sure.
He's got a good shoot score there.
That seems generous.
3 plus 3.
3 plus 3? That's excellent success. Yeah, you hit it. It doesn't even hurt. And the swelling immediately goes down. And Meredith still feels like a bit woozy, but she looks normal.
Are you feeling okay? Do you need me to carry you in my soil backpack?
He's like in your soil backpack.
The compost.
Would she
backpack.
fit? You would put her in the compost?
Please don't throw me in the garbage.
Isn't she too large
You
of
guys
a
are
mammal?
gonna put Lucius in the compost. Why not Meredith?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how about I earn part of my mech? Like,
Oh, a chair!
Aw, that'd be sweet.
A little crab chair?
yeah, with little crab
That
legs.
works.
Like a beach chair.
Yeah. Weekend at
Where is
Bernie.
the chair located? Is it like in front? Is it on top? Is it on the back? Where
You're
is
like
it?
on top,
It's
like
gonna be
I'm riding the mech like a little throne.
Basically, yeah.
Excellent.
I know it's not canon, but in my mind, I just thought everything that Crablad has so far, like, morphed his crab mech into could be made into beach form. There's this
Yeah.
thing, and then when he was a ball, a beach ball, and then when he was like doing the drill thing or whatever, it would be like a parasol.
That's pretty good. Very beach themed.
Sketch. When's the beach episode?
The beach episode. I mean, eventually you're probably gonna go to Crabadise City.
Oh yeah,
That's the
I
beach
forgot
episode,
I
yeah.
named it.
Yeah, you did. Where there are crabs, and the crabs are plenty.
And they're gambling, I assume? Otherwise, the dice.
That would be pretty cool to have a crab Las Vegas.
Yeah. Okay, you have Lucius. Meredith is fine. What do you guys want to do next?
Let's get out of here, please, before I die again.
I want to know what the photo was about.
You don't know what the photo was about?
Wick doesn't, does he?
He might. I don't know. It's your choice.
Meredith was taking a look at it before she dropped it.
I want to roll and investigate. I just don't do it enough. That's the only reason. May I?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to look specifically for any information I can get about Papa in this room.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I guess I don't have investigate, so it would just be a d6, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a 1. 4.
A 4. Okay. Yeah, that's a decent success. So, as I said, there are papers strewn about. And if you look at these papers, they're not quite journal entries. They're more like little scattered thoughts. And rather than reading them verbatim, you sort of like, you look at them all and you figure out that when Pawpaw first fell down here, he was not dead, but he couldn't move for a long, long time, many, many years, while his body slowly recovered. And as he recovered, he found that he couldn't quite remember everything that had gone on. He could only remember that his friends had died, and it was Agathite's fault, and he was in charge, so it was his fault. He's just sort of like lived down here. He made notes of different smugglers that came down, whether he managed to stop them or they got the upper hand on him. etc. He's just got a little list of this one got away. I managed to stop this one from getting any.
One thing, I'm assuming because of the time dilation, that's why he was able to be there for years without being hungry, or?
You could assume that, yeah. Lizards are special. They have regenerative properties. So something about the time dilation and his regenerative properties working together kept him alive for what seems like, from these papers, thousands of years.
I guess Clint is gonna, as he's going through, like, perusing the papers and the thoughts and putting this together and whatnot, he will share it by saying, like, he'll share it with the crowd. Just kind of, like, uncaringly towards Mare.
Still in need of medical attention.
Oh, poor schmuck seems to have stumbled into, flipping through papers, some sort of middle management purgatory. Anyway, are we getting out of here?
Yeah, let's focus on getting out. We've got 2 people to carry. Is Beam still with us? I forget.
Roll a notice.
Roll
Sorry,
notice.
so Beam.
A 1 + 1.
Aww.
You don't see him.
I also, when we like, what are you looking for? What's up, Robert?
Oh, I was just wondering if Beam was still here.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, can I now roll a notice as well?
Yeah, do it.
Awesome. Also, you gotta tell me when people are looking at me, Sketch. Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget. Like, if Beam is like in the corner or whatever, that's looking at me. Right.
Yeah. People don't like looking at you. Also, Beam doesn't have eyes, so I don't know if he can look at you.
I rolled a 4 total.
A 4 total? Yeah, you can tell he's definitely not there.
I don't see him anywhere. When's the last time anybody saw Beam?
He did seem to be
That's company property.
trailing off somewhere.
I honestly don't remember. I got so caught up in the fight with Pawpaw. Wasn't he with Pawpaw? He mentioned Pawpaw was his friend. Little traitor.
I swear that I saw Beam scuttling off towards the rest of you when, I don't know, the whole world collapsed below me. It's all a little bit of a blur.
Things got crazy. Let's just focus on getting out. If we don't see him around, he's not our responsibility.
Yeah. All right.
And so we just go out the way we came, I think.
Okay, you go out the way you came. And when you get to the end of the tunnel of people-shaped holes, you spot Beam. And you also spot Pawpaw. Beam is talking to Pawpaw, who is back to his normal form, looking a lot worse for wear on the ground. Now that he's smaller and less intimidating than before, you notice that both of his arms and one of his legs are facing the wrong direction. And you can see a bone poking out of his left shin.
Oh.
Yeah. And while talking to Beam, his face is no longer filled with the crazed look it was before in Atlas's room, but instead he looks like a kindly old grandpa telling stories to his grandchildren.
Okay, we see this from afar. Does it look like they've noticed us yet?
No, they're just talking to each other.
And we all have, like, cell phones, right? Like, we could call up Dindleton or Pimplepin, whatever.
You could call Dimpleton, yeah.
Clint's gonna call Dimplepin.
Okay, yeah.
So wait, he's got, of course, flip phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yellow!
Why, hello there, Dimpleton. Nice to hear your voice.
Clint! Nice to hear your voice, Clint.
It's nicer to hear your voice, Dimpleton, but
It's
look,
the best thing ever to hear your voice,
only
Clint.
better to hear your voice than it is to know that we've done it, baby.
I could be hearing your voice until the day that I die,
And
and
that
I
might
would
be
die happy.
What? We're trying to get out here. We've done the thing. We got the kid.
Uh-huh.
So
Excellent.
anyway, like, what about this Papa guy? Huh?
I mean, Robert called me about him before.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
you guys are saying that he is down there, alive.
I'm looking at him right now. I see his bone.
He died 900 years ago. I don't know what to tell you. That sounds bonkers insane, my dude.
Hey, Papa! Hey, Papa!
Robert immediately jumps up and tries to like shush Clint, like holding like just his hand, like jumping to try and hold his hand in front of the mouth.
Is that a roll?
Yeah, that's a roll for sure.
What's that? Athletics?
I mean, yeah, if you're jumping, yeah.
You guys just rolling ones and only ones today?
1 + 2 is 3, yeah, so.
That's still pretty okay, right?
I need to go find my other dice and put all of these into dice jail.
I'm very tall up, right? Like,
Yeah, he's extremely tall. He tried to like reach for his phone, but you can't. He's too tall, and he's just sort of like vaguely moving away from you. Yeah, just like a little bit. Just like inching away from you. Like, what are you doing?
like these silly robots. Okay, does Papa like hear me call his name?
I don't think it matters if he can hear you.
I mean, he does, but he doesn't seem to react. He just keeps talking to Beam.
Okay, so he doesn't react. I mean, Clint doesn't like that, but that's besides the point. I'm definitely looking at him. He's in a conversation right now with Beam, little robot guy.
Beam.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
He's a little spotlight. He's just adorable. Until you reprogram him, then he is, well, depressed as hell.
I mean, seems irrelevant. You should get Lucius up here right away.
I know, but do you want us to bring up Papa? He needs some kind of medical aid. Not much more than we could do here, and I'm just wondering, isn't he still an employee? Seems like my responsibility, sir.
I mean, let me look up the records, I suppose.
Yeah, see if he's maybe, owed some kind of compensation or something.
Yeah, I'll look that up.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll resources.
Cool.
To see if he what happens.
I can't believe it. Yeah, he was never fired.
Oh God! Oh, gee whiz!
I know, right? I think you should deal with the situation.
Uh-huh. And by that, sir, am I to intuit that what you mean is the 5 of us will see you when we get there?
Wait.
6. Sorry, 5 and a kid.
Yeah, the kid. We need the kid.
Wait, is he part of the situation too now, sir? I'll do it.
No, they're bringing the kid.
What?
They're definitely bringing the kid. Don't worry about it. I gotta go. I've upset the client.
All right. Okay. See ya.
Goodbye.
And we gotta kill him.
We don't need to kill him. He's already injured enough.
You want to get paid?
We could probably maybe sneak past what Robert suggests, and like he wants to look around. Is there any way, like any alternative paths? Do I have to roll a notice for that?
You don't have to roll anything, because right at that moment, Beam looks at y'all and he goes, "Hello, friends, come over."
Beam! I'll tell you guys what. We could kill him now, or we could take with us his only source of aid, Beam.
That's terrible either way.
Hello!
We did tell Beam's smarter self that we'd take him up as a dummy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hello!
4 birds with 1 rock?
Hello?
We can just try to...
What's up, Beam?
Oh!
Speaking of up, you want to go uppies?
Yo!
I reach out my hands.
Yeah, he jumps in. as good as he can. He does not jump very far.
Walking out. I'm walking out.
Just that arm's length so he doesn't get dirt on your
It's like a baby that soiled itself.
The beam's just like, roll.
Wait for what? As I'm not stopping.
I have to say goodbye.
Okay, here you go. Say goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye, Papa. Bye, Beam.
All right, let's go. Fun.
I'll see you later.
And marching on.
We're seriously just gonna leave Papa there.
He did attack us.
Up to you.
I don't want to just leave him.
Actually, it's not up to you. It's not up to you. I will actually invoke one thing about Rob that we have yet to evoke, which is always willing to help.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, so as the group is shuffling past Pawpaw, Robert just slows down and he just keeps like looking back, like a little bit like conflicted, and he just notices like the wounds sticking out, and he's just hang on, Clint.
If you're trying to do anything, I shouldn't know about it. And Clint continues walking on with Beam in tow.
I just wanted to get this in before we go farther, because I feel like it's important. Do we know how he died originally?
Yeah. It's a known historical fact that when he, in protest of Agatai being continued to produce, he jumped into the hole.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, even if Clint is just making his way, Robert is he just goes towards Pawpaw at a distance and is, "Are you okay?" Just vaguely gesturing at his legs and arms.
I've been better.
Can I help somehow? Like,
I don't know. Can you? Can you help?
I can give you a tomato to eat if you don't try to attack me.
I love some maters.
Slowly squish the tomato down on top of the exposed bone.
No, not like that.
No.
That's not how it works. They have to eat it.
I know. I can help.
And Robert just grabs in his little glass thing just to feel okay. There's still 3 left, right? Or 2?
There should be 3 left, and
okay,
it is worth as many health or like as many stress as you want, but you take those stress.
That's weird. But okay, let's just say that I'm at 3 stress.
Yeah.
So if I do give Pawpaw one of the remaining tomatoes, it will be like moderate consequence, right?
If you want, or you could just keep those stress and hope that you don't get attacked again when you get up.
I'll take a moderate consequence, I think. So Robert just reaches in, and he grabs the tomato. He just has a moment of just waiting before he actually plucks it. And he's just like whispering to himself, it's what Atlas would have done. It's what Atlas did to me. And he just plucks the tomato.
Tomato.
Plucks the tomato and hands it out to Pawpaw, and this should help at least a little bit.
You're gonna have to feed it to me. My arms don't work so good.
Gonna bite your hand off.
And
God.
So Robert is a bit cautious at that. He's just like, okay, just open your mouth. And he prepares to throw the tomato.
No!
He opens it wide, and it is pretty terrifying because he is a big skeleton crocodile man.
Don't you have disadvantage on throwing things?
You do, yeah.
You have disadvantage on throwing things. What are you thinking?
If there's ever cover art for these episodes, I'd love that to be the cover art of just like pop.
Robert just like
mouth wide open as he gets smacked right in the face with the
How far away is Robert from Pawpaw at the moment?
That's up to you. He's
Okay.
as far away as you want him to be.
You know what? I want to roll a notice, and I want to see if Robert can sense any ill intent in like the body language of Pawpaw.
That is not a notice. That is an empathy. You can roll an
Empathy,
empathy.
okay.
Let's say you have to hit like at least a 6 because he's hard to figure out.
I rolled a 6 plus
For
4.
once.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. No, you don't sense any ill intent from him. He seems completely calm.
Okay. So Robert just like utters a little prayer to Atlas. Oh, please protect me. And he just inches forward very, very, just very slowly, very carefully. And then when he's like close enough that he can just barely like reach out his arm and drop the tomato into the mouth at a distance, he does so and just immediately retracts his arm.
Okay, it drops into his mouth, and he starts like, I guess you could call it chewing. It's more like he's got it between his teeth, and he's like shaking his jaws, like kind of thing.
Okay.
It's like a thing that old people who don't have a lot of control over their jaw do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like
Sad.
very, very slowly chewing it. And you look at his leg, and instantly it heals. And he pops back up on his feet without any issue. His arms are still completely destroyed, so they're just hanging there. And he's like, "Thank you, fella. I'm sorry about earlier. I'm not quite good in the noggin, and
We've all been there, I think.
yeah, it's I got a lot on my shoulders, a lot of death, a lot of agony and guilt. But I try to see the good in people, and I guess they got one over on me too many times, and I just didn't want it to happen again. I'm real sorry." Beam explained the whole situation to me. So, yeah. I'll just get back to my soup now, if that's okay.
Sure. Enjoy your soup, and
Yeah, I'll try not to drown in it. And he starts wandering back into his chambers.
and Robert is just like, he's okay, right? I think he'll win. And then he just looks around and sees where the rest of the group is, and just runs after, like, hurriedly. Dang it, Clint!
Already like halfway back home.
Oh yeah, sorry, what's the minor consequence?
Oh, you took a...
I took a stress.
Let's see. What would it be?
Wait, you took a stress? So you removed your stress for the minor consequence, right?
Yeah. He took one stress and got a 4, and then he's removing all his stress for the moderate consequence.
Oh, moderate.
Yeah. Or are you taking a minor one?
No, I already have the minor one, which is the arm, the disadvantage on throwing things.
You can have several minor ones, but then you do still have 2 stress. Your choice.
Sure, I'll take just 2 then.
Just 2? Okay. What makes sense? Oh yeah, you're running low on energy. So if you don't get out quickly or get to a source of UV light, you will be in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like you're just fatigued, basically.
Okay.
So you have a disadvantage on notice rolls, I'd say,
Okay.
for the time being. So you guys wander a bit in the opposite direction, and you find another room full of elevators. Do you want to take the elevator, or do you want to go back to the scaffolding?
Good.
It's up to you.
Back to the same elevators. Excellent.
We have to carry 2 people, so we should probably take the elevators.
Okay.
Didn't the elevators crash?
That's some upward mobility type of thinking right there, Wick. Let's get up there.
Okay. You get in the elevator
Mhm.
and get to the correct floor, which I think was 4.
Yes.
It's been
Yeah.
so long, I don't know.
You walk through the dining hall, now recognizing the photos a lot better, seeing all of the grommeled holes, which now, compared to where you just were, doesn't seem like a lot. Not that big a deal. It's quiet. You take the elevator up to the entrance. And when you get to the entrance, Huff Muff Muff is not there. And you're outside with Lucius, still unconscious.
Where were we supposed to meet Dimpleton? Still back up at the restaurant or something?
You don't know, but you would assume. You know?
Just call him up.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up?
Hey, guess who's looking at the... Is it sun? Is the sun up? Is the sun out? Is the sun out?
No.
Sketch? No, it's nighttime?
No. Yeah, you
It's
can look
night-
at the time if you want.
I just want to know what time of day to greet him. Okay. Guess who's looking at the beautiful moons?
You? Does that mean you're outside?
Exactly. Probably looking at the same moon as you are.
Excellent. Get back here right away.
My beautiful boss, who I would never betray.
Weird thing to say.
Where's here? Where are we going? Where's the meetup?
Meet me back at a whole lot of food.
Okay. We'll be right up.
Excellent. See you there.
Already hung up.
Can I try to wake up the kid?
You can try.
Okay, so I shake him.
Oh my god.
Shake him.
I shake him. I say, "Hey, wake up, stupid kid."
He's like really aggressive about it. He just wakes up and sees a big lizard just shaking him.
Hey, wake up, you
Like,
stupid kid!
Wake up!
Is the kid a lizard?
Oh
No, the kid just looks like a regular human. Roll provoke. You're gonna have to hit a 7.
7. Well, I've
7 to
got
wake him up,
plus 2 on it. Let's see what happens. I got a 6 plus 2.
Excellent. Yes, you shake him. He's like, what? Who? Where am I? Who are you? What's going on?
We saved you.
What? What's going on? I don't. He's freaking the fuck out. He's like, he was on your shoulders, I guess. So he's like trying to get off. He's like hitting you.
Stop that. We had to climb down into this stupid hole to save you.
Go on me.
I almost died.
Let go on me.
No, okay. I put him down on the ground.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
Don't. He might run away.
Is he actually? Do I see? If I see him starting to put him down on the ground, I will lock eyes as quickly as I can. I'm holding beam, but I'll lock eyes with Lucius, if I may.
I'll give you a notice with an advantage. Because you were in front talking on the phone, so you're probably not exactly where he is.
Yeah. Okay. Notice with advantage means I roll 2 dice, and I have a plus 2.
Yeah.
Hey-ya! Oh, god damn. That's an 8.
It's an 8? Yeah, you definitely notice. You notice him about to put him on the ground.
Okay, so I would like to lock eyes with the kid.
Okay, do a will.
Goodwill.
1.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a 1?
So I get a 4, but
Yeah, he got a 6, so that's not gonna do it.
He gets on the ground and immediately sprints, just dives headfirst back into the hole.
No!
No, but he does get on the ground. And he starts trying to run. He's trying to run away.
Mare,
but
get him!
Wick is still technically holding him.
Oh, Wick is?
I'm still holding him.
Yeah. You can roll a
Okay.
physique against him.
But I don't want
Don't
to
let him run,
control
dude.
the kid, though. I don't want to fight him. What am I rolling? Physique.
Yeah, physique. Yeah.
6 plus 4.
Yeah, you got 1.
He's like, hit your strong arms.
I tried to explain to him again. We saved you. You're fine.
Save me from what?
From Papa Prospect to that crazy dude.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who you are.
What's the last thing you remember?
I don't know.
That's just
Nothing. he struggles, but you can drag him if you want.
All right, guys, let's go up to a whole lot of food.
Just do a whole fucking
good point.
sponsor read to nobody.
Hey, Beam, whole lot of food brought to you by the employers for the employees of Lucent City. It's for people like you, hungry for that thing you can never quite acquire, that we give it. Upwards. And then just gets in the elevator like, come on. Come on now.